Thought my vape was firing. Yeah, it fires in my pocket. I don't know where I saw that.
To your right. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Back with another Arc Raiders video. As you guys saw in that intro clip, the Pharaoh slaps. It is very good, especially at level 4. In this video, I'm really going to talk about why I think the Pharaoh is S tier, what attachments maybe you should run with it, and just how it really can help you get from level 1 to level 30, basically reaching the mid to end game with just this weapon alone. And also, I want to just give a huge shout out to you guys as my community. I just want to say thank you so much. My last video at time recording has about almost 800 views, and it has over 20 likes. So for me as a small creator, that is amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. With that being said, though, consider subscribing to the channel. Look at my analytics, and about 90% of you guys that watch my content are not subscribed. So maybe help me get that down to 80, and we'll slowly make our way to maybe a 50-50 ratio. And leave a comment down below what you think of the Pharaoh or what content you want to see coming from me. Anyways, I appreciate the love. Let's jump into this video. Now, the Pharaoh is a starter weapon in the game, and the reason why I believe it's S tier moving on at any point in the game is multiple reasons. One, it's high impact because of its heavy ammo. Two, its ability to crack shields. And three, it's also very good just for mobbing and allowing you to kind of keep your distance from players and mobs in general. Um, the reason why the Pharaoh is just so good is just because it literally puts fear into other raiders. When people get hit by the Pharaoh, they always panic. You will see this all the time. You will never see people just stand their ground and fight. The moment they hit with the Pharaoh, they freak out, they run to cover, they're trying to heal, and they're just panicking. And you see that all the time using this gun. And you guys yourselves might even experience that level of fear when you get hit by this gun. Because again, it breaks your shields and it drops you down to half HP. And the reason why that's so good is because the Pharaoh is literally one of the only guns in the game, one of the few guns in the game that can actually get you the 2-tap, and it is usually majority of people are going to end up getting the 3-tap because you need to double headshot. Because the body shot damage, it's kind of finicky, you know. I don't know why sometimes I have to literally three body shot somebody with the Pharaoh to take him out, or one headshot, two body. But like I said, it's just the only gun in the early game that does that. And you compare that to, like, let's say the Rattler, right? The Rattler, if you're good with your aim and everything, you will most likely down somebody within 2 magazines. If you're really lucky and you have it leveled up with the extended mag and level 4, you might be able to just down them with one whole clip, but you got to make sure all your shots hit. And at the end of the day, you're most likely going to use about 2 Rattler clips to take somebody down. Not necessarily the whole clip, but you're going to have to reload and get a few shots at the next one. So again, that's why I think the Pharaoh just optimally is good. Now I know people are gonna say, well, it reloads slow. Well, if you get the Pharaoh to level 4, as I have in this example right here, its reload speed is reduced by 39%. Sometimes I literally feel like the reload's a second. I don't know what happens. I shoot and like I even wait because I'm so used to it for it taking forever. I'm like, oh, I can shoot now, but it's just that fast when you get to level 4, and it's not even expensive, and that's one of the reasons why I love leveling this gun and getting it maxed out versus like everything else, because just the leveling up to get it to perform better is just significantly cheaper than everything else. And on top of that, like I said, it takes out a lot of your wasps, a lot of your hornets, all the I'll just say all the annoying shit in this game that probably pisses us all off. And also, it's great for farming the snitch components, which you need. And also, it's great for farming sentinel cores, which you need for your workbench, just because it allows you to stay at a distance and fight versus having to get up close. And I had a question pop up in one of my comments on my last video asking me what uh, what attachments should you be running on the Pharaoh, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over this right here. So we have a muzzle brake at the moment, and the reason why I like the muzzle brake is because it allows you to just kind of stay vertical. I would say I believe getting the compensator. Let me see. I don't have it right now because yeah, I would recommend getting the compensator just because it's going to reduce your dispersion. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, this is a single fire bolt action rifle. Why would you want that? When you fire a lot of the guns in this game, you'll notice sometimes the projectile kind of doesn't go perfectly straight. It might go a little up, it might go a little down, it might go a little to the right. It just really depends. This compensator, I feel like, just really does a great job at just keeping that bullet as center mass as possible when it leaves the chamber. So I would recommend getting a compensator for your attachment. And then honestly, with everything else, like, the grip to reduce recoil and the stock to reduce recoil, these are just things that, again, just make the gun just perform and feel a lot better. And just to show you how cheap a lot of these things are to make for you, right? It literally costs you duct tape and plastic parts, rubber parts and duct tape. So extremely cheap. You can find it everywhere. And like I said, if you lose this gun, you're not going to cry about it. It's like whatever, right? Um, Not only that, also the reason why the Pharaoh is just good is just the fact that because it allows you to stay at a range, you can actually fight a lot of the PvE so much better in this game and allow you to kind of like not have to get involved with all the garbage and kind of plan ahead versus if you use things like, let's say, the Rattler or you use like the Stitcher or things like that, you kind of have to get more up close and personal. But anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video drag on for too long. That's just kind of like what I wanted to really talk about and why I think the Pharaoh is the king and why I think it is S tier. Anyways, guys, like I said, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will catch y'all in the next video.